Hi guys, I hope you had a wonderful spring break and we're ready to jump into virtual learning again this week. What I want to do in this video is I'm just going to talk about a few important things on my announcements and the agendas, my office hours, important things like that, just to remind you about my expectations. So what I have on my screen right now is the ELA announcements. So if I was at my dashboard, this is what you see also, but you have a lot more classes. I would click on the ELA Canvas page, and then right here where it says announcements, I would click there, and it will take me to the announcements. Before you start any work during the week, so tomorrow's Tuesday, so if I wake up at 8, I'm ready to go onto Canvas. The first thing I'm going to do is check for the announcements because I am going to post announcements every day. So there will be one for Tuesday, Wednesday, and so on. So please make sure that you're reading those. I will be doing it for ELA and social studies. So the announcements for ELA and social studies are very similar. It has the same template. I have a weekly work breakdown of what you need to do each day, and then I have my office hours so that me and you can talk one-on-one if you need to. Remember, for my office hours, it's a waiting list. I admit you in one by one so that we're able to talk and I can answer any of the questions that you have. We will have a full class Zoom at some point, but for right now, I'm finding that these office hours, they're important to me because I can get that interaction with you one-on-one like I could in the classroom, and we're able to focus on the matter at hand, what I can help you with, and it's one-on-one, so we're not getting distracted. So I prefer this method. But I know you guys enjoy the full class Zoom, so I will do that at some point. But for right now, we're just doing one-on-one office hours. If you're fine and you don't need me, that's perfectly fine. You do not have to join in the Zoom meeting. If you want to pop in and say hey, and then you have a question about something, please do that as well. I have the meeting ID and password. Please make sure that you're paying attention to the times. Remember, we're going by block. And for ELA, it is on Wednesdays and Fridays, and we're going by third and fourth block. Okay, so I'm going to scroll up here to the weekly breakdown for each day. So you're aware that I'm chunking the assignments so that you are doing a little bit each day. You're not doing too much. You're not sitting at a computer trying to do a week's worth of work in one sitting. Okay, we have to spread this out because if we don't, it's going to give us a huge headache and we're all going to get stressed out. And we don't want that. Okay, we want to make this as stress-free as possible. So what I've done is I've chunked it through the week of what you need to do, about 2 to 3 things for each day. Now, you already know that you can click on these links and it will take you to where they are in Canvas. So I've already linked them and you're able to click and you can read all of the directions and do what you need to do. I am going to say this, okay? I have stressed since the very beginning of the year that you need to be reading all of the directions. Read all of the directions. Please, please, please. You guys know I've said it over 1,000 times this year. Okay? Make sure that you're reading. Whenever you're annotating, answering questions, text reflections, Canvas discussions, everything that we do in ELA, guys, I need you typing in complete sentences, complete and thoughtful sentences. I understand that that's hard right now, that we don't have a piece of paper in front of us. We're not looking at the workbook. We're not able to write. I understand that that's difficult right now, but you need to be capitalizing, checking your punctuation, looking at your grammar. You need to be typing in complete sentences, okay? Especially whenever you're annotating. I know that whenever we annotate, a lot of us love to use that highlighter tool, but you also need to be making comments. And for the comments that I want annotations, something that you highlight, you'll do one sentence, and then you will move forward through the entire text. So I'm going to go ahead and use Team Moon annotation number 1 as an example of what you've already done today. So that's okay if you've already turned it in and you notice that you may not, you may could have added something more to your annotation. That's okay because I'm telling you this now so that you can know for next time. Okay. Remember that whenever you are submitting things through Canvas to me, I'm marking them as complete as we go. So whenever you're watching this video, just please make sure that from now on moving forward that you're typing in complete sentences, and that helps deepen your understanding of the text. So that's why it's very important, especially since we're not in the classroom right now. You still need that practice. You will need to do it in 7th grade. It's a skill that you need. So I'm just going to show you guys what I would like. So let's say that you highlight this sentence. So I'd use the highlighting bar. There we go. I've highlighted it. And then I will also highlight it again. I will go up here to the top, the add comment button. And here we go. I'm going to add my comment right here. Now you can type in one complete thoughtful sentence, a couple sentences. You do not need to be writing paragraphs, okay? Whenever you're annotating, you're highlighting, finding a gist of something, a main idea. Okay, so you guys do not have to be writing paragraphs for me. Okay, I really just want a complete and thoughtful sentence so that we can work on gathering the main idea. And for the annotations, please make sure that you are knowing what you are annotating for. There goes the mailman. See, I'm gonna have so many interruptions, it's crazy. Hopefully you can hear me. Please make sure that you know what you're annotating for. I have highlighted what to annotate for, especially for this one, highlighted in green. Annotate for words and phrases that reveal what the author believes about the Apollo 11 mission. Okay, so that's what you're annotating for on this first annotation. You will see Team Moon text another time this week. You'll actually be annotating it twice. Okay, so please make sure that you are reading all of the directions that I have for you on each assignment. Please make sure that you are typing in complete and thoughtful sentences for ELA. Okay, we need to have that practice. Whew. I felt like I just talked a lot. Ooh, I'm going really, really fast. Okay, so I've talked a little bit about ELA. The main thing, guys, I really want you guys typing in complete and thoughtful sentences. That's really the main thing. My office hours are here. Please be aware of the time and the block. You're in 3rd or 4th block. Look at the time. Make sure that you enter in the link, the meeting ID and password. And then just a friendly reminder at the bottom. It has my email address. If you ever need me, you can email me. I am always, always here to support you. Okay? So now I'm going to rush to my social studies Canvas, and hopefully we can get this done before the mailman comes back because his truck is very loud. Okay, so same thing for social studies. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to click announcements before I start anything. Okay, so again, ELA and social studies, I will be posting announcements every single day. It's set up the same way as ELA. So I have a weekly breakdown for you. I have my office hours, and I have my reminder that you can email me. Remember that my office hours for social studies are Tuesdays and Fridays. Okay, so first block is at 9, second block is at 9:45. So I will get up in the morning and I will be on Zoom waiting for you guys to hop in, whoever has questions. Okay, so this is the same weekly breakdown, set up almost the same as ELA. So what you're going to be doing this week is you're going to be filling out a graphic organizer for classical China. And I really hope that you read through the directions because this is a special note for this assignment. This assignment is intended to be broken down into 4 parts for each of the dynasties. So we have 4 total. So you're doing 1 each day. And then on Friday, you will be doing the prompt. Okay. And you're going to respond to a few questions. Okay. So I have it here in this box, what you should be doing for each day. So today, you should have done complete the Tang graphic organizer, and then tomorrow you will be completing the Song graphic organizer. Okay, so please make sure that you are looking at the days in which dynasty that you need to do. You do not need to do this in one sitting. It will be too much for you to try and go through all of the dynasties at once. You need to chunk them each day. Okay. Um, let's see. We'll go ahead and click the link. Here we go. Okay, so you're filling out this graphic organizer. So you see this at first, and then you need to wait a few minutes, and then the classical China graphic organizer will pop up. Remember, you are using the Dynasty report card to help you fill out your graphic organizer. So you are looking through this Dynasty report card and looking at any information that you can add to your graphic organizer, okay? And remember, for the graphic organizer, we said that you may use bullet points or complete sentences to highlight the details of the dynasty in each box. So in social studies, I give you a leeway if you want to do bullet points or complete sentences. So you kind of have some wiggle room here. But you guys need to remember that, especially in ELA, please, please, please be typing in complete and thoughtful sentences. Okay, we need to get practice in for ELA and our skills next year that you will be using in 7th grade. Okay, I know it's a really weird time right now. It's very difficult for me to record these videos. I find myself having to start over every 2 minutes because I trip up on a word, or I don't like the way that I sound, or things like that. So please understand that I'm going through a very difficult time, just like you are. Okay. I want you to know that because you're not alone, and it's a very, very stressful time. And I think that knowing that we're going through some challenges together brings us together. Um, it's hard. I, I, I want to just drive to the school and sit in the parking lot because I miss it so much, but obviously I cannot do that. Um, but I miss you guys, and it's just a very weird and difficult time. Um, I love you. I miss you. I don't want to get too too deep right now, because we all need to be positive. We are going to make it through this, um, but it is challenging. It is challenging. I just want to be real with you guys, because I know that it's not easy for everyone. I know parents are working from home. Um, you're having to do work from home. People are. It's just it's hard. It's hard. Um, but I need you to stay positive. I need you to stay active. Okay, I love you all very, very much, and I'm always here to support you. So whenever you need me, pop in on my office hours. I'll be more than happy to just say hey to you and just see and talk to you for a few minutes. Um, but yeah, we will make it through this, guys. I promise we will. So stay active, complete your work whenever you can, stay on a schedule, okay? Let's all take a deep breath and be stress free, okay? I love you and miss you guys. Bye.